Hello, welcome to this channel. My name is Nyamiche. In this video, I'll talk to you about Ghana's thrilling comeback, 4-3 against Central African Republic in Kumasi, and I'll be giving you a breakdown of how I saw the game. So let's get started now, guys. So the Black Stars of Ghana came down from a 2 goals to 1 when Central African Republic got the first 2 goals in the first half, and it was really something that really got me worried because I thought we were going to play this game, go to this game and play an attacking brand of football like what we saw in the first 2 games when Otto Addo was appointed as the Black Stars head coach. I mean, the games against Nigeria and then the game against Uganda. But I mean, we went down to 2 goals to 1 in the first half, and we came back again to make sure we could win the game 4-3. So first point to note is that this is the first time Ghana Black Stars has got back-to-back wins in 9 months. Back-to-back wins in 9 months. I mean, and we have to give credit to Otto Addo for this back-to-back wins, and it's really, really exciting because now Ghana Black Stars are finding a way to win. When he came to be a Black Stars head coach, Otto Addo said that he wasn't really going to play any brand of football. He was going to play attractive brand of football and get us. I think he really set up in these games that Ghana will get a win because this wasn't the brand of football that he really promised. Because it's not really bad, but if I really compare the 2 games that he gave to us in the friendly games, like the games against Nigeria and the games against Uganda, you could see that this was a game where we were trying to clearly play a typical possessive football. But in these 2 games that we've seen against Mali and the Central African Republic, it tells you that he really has to probably depart his possessive brand of football and try and get the result. Because at the end of the day, we're looking for results, and eventually we had a 4-3. The first thing we have to talk about too also is Jordan Ayew. Oh my God, he's got 8 goals in his last 5 matches at the Black Stars of Ghana. Perfect record, perfect game. He's doing so well. I mean, I started watching him when I was a kid. He never really matured to be the Jordan Ayew that we wanted him to be, because we thought he was going to be the perfect man to replace Asamoah, who was departing. But I mean, in these last few games, Jordan Ayew has been amazing, and I think that when he stands behind the penalty kick, probably very certain that he's going to score the goal, because when he stood behind the penalty ball, I said, oh my God, he was going to score, and he eventually scored. And he's really a really good penalty taker, and he went on to score a hat-trick in this game. And Jordan Ayew also scored a goal against Mali to win the game for the Black Stars of Ghana. And after the game, he came to say that he understands that many people want to play him out of position. The coaches see him and look at his skill set and say they want to play him on the wings, but he really loves to play as a number 9. And I think I have to give special credit to Otto Addo for starting him as a number 9 in this game. And I think he did so well, dropping deep to participate in the game, passing the ball, holding up play. I mean, Jordan Ayew was amazing. And for me, I mean, a lot of his game has changed, because when he was young, you could see he wanted to play this more selfish game. He doesn't want to pass to Asamoah. He didn't want to pass to people around him. But now he's become so aware of himself, running into the box, and what a powerful header he was. I mean, amazing game from Jordan Ayew. I think many Ghanaians are going to love him more, and I think if this is the performance that he's going to give to the Black Stars of Ghana moving forward, I mean, he's going to become one of the guys that will really love to sing his name. He says he wants to play number 9. I think Otto Addo needs to understand this and play him as a number 9, because Antoine Semenyo as a number 9, we really don't know what he does at number 9, unless there's a prolific number 9 who's going to challenge Jordan Ayew. I think the best thing to do is to play him as a centre forward, and he will keep on going and giving us goals for the Black Stars of Ghana. So these back-to-back wins are sending Ghana to the first position in the league log. We are waiting to see what happens in the Comoros and the Madagascar and the Mali games, to see what happens on the league log and who really is going to top the group. So Ghana has 9 points and Ghana has 2 goals difference. And I think in this game, if we are defended very well, scoring 4 goals against Central African Republic is very good. But our defense was so bad. I don't know what the problem is. Atiziki needs to be spoken to. I don't know, because looking at the first goal, if you are playing as a super goalkeeper and the players approaching you, there's a lot of space in front of you. Why don't you attack the space? Why don't you come forward and then try and make the angle very short for the goalkeeper? That's what we saw with Stefan Ortega in the game against Tottenham Hotspur and Manchester City. That's what we saw. So I don't understand why he stood in his pool for the Central African attacker to score a goal, and that guy got a hat-trick against Ghana. Oh my God, I don't understand. We need to blame Atiziki for, I think, 2 of the goals consistent. And how can you be a goalkeeper at this level to be Ghana's number one, and you cannot save a free kick at your first goal. Imagine if we didn't get the fourth goal. It was going to be a 3-3 at that time of the game. Oh my God, I think Atisike needs to really improve his work for Ghana. For me, I thought after the Mali game, he was probably going to be an undisputed number one. But I mean, with these shaky performances, Ghana needs to go and look for a top number one in this world and then help us. And then we also have to talk about our fullbacks. I don't know, but Ali Seidu and then Gideon Mensah also had a lot of mistakes. I mean, Gideon Mensah wasn't really doing it well for me. Does Gideon Mensah always want us to play a three-back before you perform? I mean, we went to Mali, I didn't really see what he did, and we came to Accra, even though he put in an assist, but I think Gideon Mensah could have done much better in this game, in dealing with the second balls, in winning duels. I think Ghana needs to do well with, and even our defense too. Jiku, for the first time I watched Jiku and I wasn't convinced. I listened to Jiku, he was complaining, trying to get his line to be fit, trying to get everybody in the line to work hard for the team, but it wasn't working. Salisu and Jiku were all over the place. How do we concede 3 against Central African Republic? And we want to go to the World Cup. Imagine if we meet the likes of Lionel Messi's Argentina, we mean the likes of Cristiano Ronaldo's Portugal. How are we going to defend? Because our defense was so bad in this 4-back system. Ghana Blasters started so well in this game. In the first sequence of play, you could see we wanted to play very well and attack and get an early goal. And we got an early goal due to a penalty kick. But I thought after getting the final penalty kick, we were going to control the ball, keep the ball in possession and score more goals and create more chances. But that didn't happen. Kudus Mohamed lost the ball around their penalty box, and it was a count. Just one pass from their penalty from around their penalty box was enough for them to get a goal. One pass from the penalty box found the attacker and they scored a goal. For me, that was shambolic, because how did we defend? Just one pass. You get it? And look at how we considered the second goal. Like, I mean, how were we all defending the ball? How couldn't we stop this ball from entering? I mean, it started from when Kamaldeen Sulemana lost the ball in their post. And we know that they are a very good transition team. Otto Addo played Central African Republic in his first stint as Blasters head coach, and we drew 1-1 away. We considered a similar goal, and it happened again. We considered a similar goal again against them in Kumasi when Chris Shetty was manager, and the same thing happened again today. You get it? It's really worrying, but I mean, we thank God that we had a win, and we have to give special credit also to Otto Addo for the second half changes when he made Fatawu Issahaku go on the right, and then Kamaldeen on the left, and you could see some changes. But I wasn't really also impressed with Kamaldeen Sulemana, because I thought this was a game plan where it was your game, beat your marker on and create chances for your teammates to score goals, and you couldn't do this task. And honestly, Kamaldeen Sulemana didn't impress me in this game. I think he had 60 minutes of a game time to show what he has, and he had a chance to pass the ball to Kudus Mohamed when Kudus Mohamed made a run, and he couldn't pass the ball to, like, I mean, I look at him and I was like, oh, Kamaldeen, you're a very good player, but I think you have to improve your finishing touches, come back and defend. You need to do something more, add something more to your game, finishing. If you have to sit back and improve your finishing, sit back, because you have everything to become a very good player in this modern day. The second half brought us 3 goals in 9 minutes. I haven't really seen that from the Blasters in a long time, when we were playing very attacking game. And today I saw Kudus Mohamed to play very well. He was more involved in the game, and I think he should stop doing this keche and release the pass. If he's playing as a number 10 and number 10 doesn't have the chance to be doing this keche, release the ball to the wingers, release the ball to the attackers, try to be more creative. And if you add this more creative dimension to your game, like, Kudus Mohamed will be a perfect player. He has to improve himself by releasing the ball a bit earlier. And I think one of the players that we have to talk about too is Fatawu Issahaku. Oh my God, I wasn't really happy about him when he was playing in Ghana here, trying to take his own passes and like trying to make his own shots. But you can clearly see that he's improved so much that he's trying to tell Otto that he's ready to be a part of the number 11, part of the first 11 team for Ghana Blasters. Because if you watch this game, you could see what he wanted to do. He wanted to do very well for Ghana. He was creating chances. He was involved, dropping deep to help his fullback. Issahaku has improved so well, so basically we have to be honest with ourselves. Fatawu Issahaku has improved so well as a Black Stars player, and I like to see him playing more games for the Black Stars of Ghana. This win is a very important win for the Blasters of Ghana, of course, in a back-to-back win. And I mean, I know a lot of Ghanaian fans are at least happy, because if we got these 2 wins in the AFCON, we could have probably gone far from what we have seen, from what we've seen of Otto Addo so far, it's not really been bad. We want to see more attacking game from. We want to see more dominance from the Black Stars of Ghana, whether we are playing home or away. We need to see all these things from our gameplay, and for now, I think a bit of this is lacking. But you can clearly see that they want to pass the ball around. They want to do a lot of good by keeping the ball patiently, building from the back and all that. I think one of the things that really worried us also is our pitch. We need to improve our pitches too, because Ghana's pitches were bad. I think the pitch in Ghana here was so bad that you couldn't even complete a pass. It's something that is really worrying. Finally, Ghana Black Stars are on top of the group, and I mean, we want to wait and see what happens in the next game. But this win is so important to the point that Ghana hasn't lost a game in a World Cup qualifier at the Baba Yara Stadium since 1972. It tells you how good we've been as a football nation, and then we made sure we didn't also lose, and we got a crucial win from the Black Stars of Ghana. For me, I think the Ghana Black Stars have a fair chance to qualify to the World Cup now. I mean, it wasn't very bad as before. All we need to do is win our next games. I mean, it looks like there are 6 more games to play. We just have to make sure we get our wins and qualify to the World Cup. There's one thing that people said I wasn't really happy about when Otto Addo switch to the 5-back instead of trying to contain them in the middle. I think I agree with Otto Addo, because if you look at the Black Stars mentality in the past 2 years, we haven't been able to win by a two goal margin. You get it? And now we had a 2-goal margin, and he said he wanted to protect his 2-goal margin. I mean, for me, it made a lot of sense, because at 80 minutes, what are you looking for again? You want to press and score more goals against Central African Republic when you can just get your 3 points. And it was quite unfortunate that we conceded the African from the Central African Republicans. I mean, it wasn't really something that was good. So I mean, credit to Otto Addo, credit to the boys. It wasn't really a bad decision. We have to improve our game. Chiku has to improve. Salisu has to improve. We have to see more from Salis, and we have to get more. We have to get a better goalkeeper too in the future. Charlie, all in all, Ghana did very well. Let me know what you think about this in the comment section. The best year to come. Bye for now.